We got a question from Eric, and Eric says this. Eric says, quick question. I'm 46, an experienced lifter with the usual wear and tear of 20 plus years being in the weight room. I'm starting a master's in theology this year and will only be able to lift Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've been reading through Armor Building Formula and seems like you have a day of rest between sessions. I've run your minimalist program during various busy times in the years, but would like that third day. Well, good question, and congratulations on getting in a master's program. I did that myself years back, Eric. What I would recommend, and this is something I'm writing, I just sent this to Brian, and Brian should have this up. By the time this comes out, it should be up on my site. I call it the Weekend Warrior Training. I have Saturday and Sunday workouts in there only, and a Wednesday, do as you can. So what I'm going to recommend to you, the first thing I want to recommend to you is that anytime you take a program and you change it, some rules change. First thing I would say is this, the first time I thought about this, I would say on Wednesdays, I would have you do the press workouts. On Thursday, other stuff. And on Friday, do the armor building complex. And what I would do is instead of, what I would do on the press days is just keep the press day every Wednesday, and it's Wednesday's always the press day. Press. Don't worry so much about cycling, this stuff. Don't cycling has, the variations of training. And Friday always be the armor building complex. So you have, the better part of a week for your legs to kind of recover. Thursday could be anything else you think you need. That's option number one. Option number two is kind of out of the weekend warrior idea, okay? So on Wednesdays, I would recommend, it's called the running back complex, okay? So it's going to be double kettlebell cleans and double kettlebell front squats. So I don't want to keep saying that 10 times. So I'll just know what I'm talking about. So when I say cleans, it's double kettlebell. When I say squat, it's double kettlebell front squats. So 5 cleans, 5 squats, 4 cleans, 4 squats, 3 cleans, 3 squats, 2 cleans, 2 squats, 1 clean, 1 squats. The running back complex, RBC. I'd like you to build up if you're going to do it this way, on those Wednesdays, start low. I've got other options in the thing I just wrote, but for now, and I'd like you to build up to 5 rounds of that. Now, that 5 rounds is only 75. That 5 rounds is only 75 squats and 75 cleans, but that's a ton of volume because it just doesn't stop. If you can, in this particular variation, on Thursday, I'd like you to do the press workout. I'd like you to build up to sets of 100, to a total of 100. So you can do that, 10 sets of 10. But from the feedback I'm getting on this particular idea, accumulation presses are the best. What that means is this. Say like you have double 24s, and the first set, you get 7 because, you're just getting going. 7. The next set, you go start 7. The next set starts with 8. 9, 10, and maybe you get up to 19 reps. Put the bells down, shake it off, rest. Next set starts at 20, 21, 22. So you just keep accumulating. You don't necessarily worry about any particular rep scheme or how many sets it takes. Ideally, you'd probably want to anywhere from 10 to 15. If you're going to get to 100, 10 to 15 to 20 sets is about, that would kind of be in the wheelhouse of a good load. Play around with, a day of 40 total reps, a day of 60 total reps, a day of 80 total reps, and then build up to the 100. And on the Friday, if you have anything left, armor building complex. Now, my only concern about the Friday is that you did that hardish running back complex on Wednesday. You did a lot of reps on Friday, and then the ABC shows up and you haven't recovered. But if you lighten the load and you think, okay, this is I never know what a good word to say is, this is my conditioning day, and you just say, okay, I'm going to do as many rounds until I'm going to do up to every minute on the minute, 20 rounds or 10 rounds, and just get yourself finish line, and then realize that you're going to have, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to recover, which is very doable. I had some other ideas on this for you. I don't know when you're going to lift, but if you're lifting in the morning, for sure, I want you to fast before every workout, and then I want you to walk after every workout. If it's an evening thing, one idea I had is, for example, on Friday, do the ABC, have a big protein meal, happy Friday, and then fast for 24 hours. These are some ideas I've been working with. I tried this out myself where I had 2 workouts a week, a high rep press day, basically a barbell ABF program. If you know the barbell ABF program, you know what I'm talking about. But I fasted. Okay, so I did the armor building formula. I ate a big protein meal, fasted for 24 hours, and then normal day. Armor building formula workout, big protein meal, 24-hour fast. And I got this from Brad Pelon, and I love the idea. I hope that helps. It's a fun way to do it, and good luck to you. And let me know how your degree goes. All right? Thank you so much.